Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Alchemical Vitality. We're doing Jamie's N equals 1 for day two. Day two. And we're gonna go and see how she's been doing, and you'll see that we had a fun day yesterday.
And I'll tell you why I had a fun day yesterday.
And all right, so let's go switch right into not that one, this one. Let's switch right into here.
You'll see my weight is 169.8. It went up 2 pounds since yesterday, and I expected that. I actually expected a lot more after yesterday. But we'll go over that later when I write down how my day was yesterday.
All right, let's get right into that since we're already here.
So let's see. I didn't have breakfast. No
this
breakfast.
This is yesterday's. So let's go into
with today.
Yeah, let's see where you're at today. Okay.
So today's weight is 169.
This is your goals.
8. Oh, see, this is why he's still with me.
This is why you got to work this sheet. You work the goal.
This is how you work the sheet, ladies and gentlemen. 135 to 140. And why is it a range? Because for women, we get stuck on a number sometimes, and I don't want to be stuck on a number. I actually just want this to be feeling good and healthy. I have health issues that I expect to go away with this journey. So this is exactly my goal right here.
And you're not doing the blood pressure part because your blood pressure is amazing, but your sleep is way worse than mine ever is.
Okay, so 4 hours, but I woke up at 2 a.m. and texted my dad.
No. This is your goals.
Oh, see, I keep forgetting. Okay.
This is what goals.
Okay.
That's what this is.
7 to 8 hours. I like sleep. I actually enjoy sleeping.
Okay. And then, don't have a blood sugar goal?
No, those aren't
or
my
a pulse
goals.
goal? Okay. Did you do your vitals this morning? Did you take your oxygen?
No.
It's right there, on the other side of the.
All right. Let's see. I can go ahead and put my ketones were 0.1.
Okay.
My oxygen is 98.
All right.
My pulse, is there on there? Yes, it is.
83.
83.
The temperature taker's right there too.
Why do we do this?
Well, because it's good to know if you're like having fluctuations or not. Like you can see, like
it's still cold.
You can
cold
see.
As ice.
It's up at the top of there.
97.
You can see if you're coming down with something or starting to feel, if you're starting to feel a little bit off, you'll probably, you'll notice it probably in your temperature.
Zero meditation this morning. I just slept in. Stress levels are at a 1. I have no stress today.
Yeah, it's going to be an easy day so far.
I'm going to say 4 hours. It was a little better last night.
We went to bed really late last night at 11. Mine said 11.
Now, when we do sleep quality, I keep thinking like this number range, 1 to 5, 5 being great.
So mine, I use the Sleep Cycle app, and the Sleep Cycle app gives me a percentage of 100%.
So should I just write like what I think it was?
But yeah, so put in what you're feeling your percentages since you don't
50%. Okay.
Right.
Now what do I do?
All right, so let's go. Let's go and have you taken any supplements yet this morning?
No.
Okay, so let's go check in on yesterday. And we'll go back to yesterday real quick.
Okay.
And so here's yesterday. Did you do supplements yesterday?
I did vitamin D.
Okay.
And I did zinc. And
did you do brain octane right in the morning?
Brain octane. I also had did iodine.
Oh yeah, I didn't do any idea. I took like 2 days off from supplements.
And yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, so for breakfast yesterday, what did you
0.
have?
I had the brain octane coffee.
You had coffee, fatty coffee, right?
Brain octane coffee.
With a little bit of grass-fed butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then for lunch is when, like I mentioned on my check-in that we decided that we were going to just get out of the house and go do something.
Well, you'll notice if you watch any of Brian's videos that we do what's called food vacations, and the food vacation for us is kind of like it's like a vacation. When you go on vacation, you don't want to think about like what you have, counting calories and what you're eating, and you want to walk and you want to go explore and do things. So yesterday we went out of town for one day. We ate at a place we love to eat at.
I mentioned Lee sandwiches on there.
Yeah, Lee sandwiches, really good if you're in Orange County, or I think they're everywhere now.
Not sponsored.
Oh, they're so good, so delicious. Banh mi's, our Vietnamese sandwiches, very good. And then we just had fun. We enjoyed our day. And I knew that going into it, I had no guilt, no shame, no counting calories, no worrying about my weight going up 2 pounds, because really this is just water weight. It's an inflammation. It's not necessarily like 2 pounds of fat. So I don't stress about it. So I had a banh mi. And I had ×2. Because yes, yum. Yeah. And then I had some of their little donuts. They're like little.
Oh, I didn't even put that.
Yeah, with cream.
The donuts,
oh, I just love those.
They're called manju, and they're just like.
And then I had beans and cheese burrito for dinner.
That wasn't lunch.
Oh, right. Sorry. See?
Yeah, just.
Oh, I love that. Okay. So then for dinner,
One more time.
I had bean and cheese burrito.
Like, we were playing video games late last night, and everybody started getting hungry again, right?
We had such a fun night with our kids playing video games. I love it. It's just special times.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that. And then I had a taco. And I enjoyed, I even had a beer, people. I do not drink at all, but I enjoy my beer. So that's what I had. It was delicious.
And then what would you say was your stress at bedtime last night?
It was a 1. It was really good.
Yeah, and then
I had 0 energy after that's one thing. When I eat the carbs, I have no energy.
Let's make some notes over there about how
exercise.
How the banh mi made you feel. That's what we're.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I had no energy.
It's because it zapped you right away, right? And you were
Sugar
super
coma.
strict keto all week
Oh,
long,
yeah.
right? And so that initial rush back to eating something carby like the breads
was uncomfortable in my
yeah,
body.
Yeah. And did you get any bloating from it?
No, thank goodness.
Good, right?
Yeah, usually I do, but I think because they make their breads there on site and they're not processed in a factory, and they're just really fresh.
Now I want to ask you another question, because I know this of your history, that usually junk food, junky foods. I'm not saying that Lee's is junky food, but I'm saying like breads and stuff like that really make your joints hurt. Now, did you get any of that? Yeah, you did. It's just the bread, right?
Yep. I had joint pain.
Yeah.
I have joint pain today.
So yeah.
And I probably will for a day or two. It's not, something that goes away.
Yeah, you should put that on your notes from the bread.
And it started last night, so I'll just put that there.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
But that's from this. That's from this. That's from this. These things cause me pain. Wheat, gluten.
Right. So.
I just can't do this.
Awesome. So let's.
Okay. No, what's next?
So that's your check-in for today, and there's nothing that's happened today that we need to check in yet on today's thing. So.
No.
What would you say? What would you say would be a good experiment that you would want to do?
Well, what I've been doing is I cycle. So I'll do a 24-hour fast and have a meal, and it's generally ketogenic meal, high vegetable. Then the next day I'll do an intermittent fast, and I'll have my meal within 16 hours. And then the next day I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I feel like having it. And then the next day I cycle that again. And the reason why I have done this is because of my age. And I find that my body's like, oh, we're just going to fast, but we're not going to let go of any weight, Whereas when I was younger, in my 20s and 30s, I was able to just fast and shed weight really quickly. But I can't, for whatever reason, it's not happening.
I think a lot
for
of
me
that
right now.
might be also due to not having enough hydration.
Oh, very much so. That really does play a role.
Because when you're fasting, if you're doing a dry fast, that's a whole nother beast. But if you're just fasting, intermittent fasting, and you're not hydrating, you're not giving your body the fluid to move all that stuff around.
I totally agree with that. And so that's one of my, I don't know if I want to call it a weakness, but when I touch sugar, I really do need to be aware that those are triggers for me. Anything carby and sugary, trigger. I can go off the bandwagon for months at a time. Yeah, and number two, I don't hydrate very well. I'm not careful about my hydration because I enjoy coffee, and I just want to replace my liquids with coffee. Not smart people don't do that. So these are two things I need to really be aware of, and I'm pretty aware of my body and like the things that I need to do with it. But this is my journey. So today, I'll tell you what I'm doing today. I'm doing an intermittent fast today because my last meal of the day was at 9 p.m. So I don't think I can do a 24. I can't do a 24-hour. He told me to slow down. 24-hour fast. I think that that would be too difficult from 9 to 9. So I'm just gonna do an easy
chill,
day.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have
Get back
dinner
on
later.
track.
Maybe we'll do a stir fry this afternoon out on the walk.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe we will.
All right. So as always, we're over on YouTube. We're here on Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. Let us know what your plan is. Are you doing something special for yourself to take care of yourself? Do you do a mental break day, or as Jamie called it, a food vacation for yourself to help keep yourself going? Or is that mental break food vacation just way too much to just reset the next day? And you know, some people call that cheat meal or cheat day a hard day to recover from, because it affects them for a few days after, and I know it does for both of us, right? So make it a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
See you tomorrow.
Be kind, and we'll see you tomorrow.